Welcome back to our channel. Imagine a creature that has roamed the oceans for over 100 million years. A creature that witnessed the rise and fall of dinosaurs, the changing of continents, the birth of coral reefs, and the spread of humanity. That creature is the sea turtle. These ancient mariners of the sea have survived countless natural challenges, but today, the greatest threat they face is us. Our oceans are no longer the pristine, boundless homes they once were. They're now filled with pollution, plastic, noise, and chemical runoff. These changes have pushed sea turtles into dangerous territory, weakening their health, disrupting their nesting grounds, and opening the door to opportunistic parasites. Among the most insidious of these are barnacles. To most people, barnacles seem like an afterthought, small, crusty creatures that cling to rocks, boat hulls, or old piers. But when barnacles find their way onto a sea turtle, the consequences can be devastating. These tiny organisms begin attaching themselves to the turtle's shell, skin, even the delicate areas around its eyes and mouth. At first, they're just a nuisance, but soon, they become something far worse. As barnacles multiply, they form thick, heavy layers on the turtle's body. The once sleek shell becomes encrusted and rough. The turtle's movements become labored. Swimming turns into a struggle. With every stroke, the turtle fights the resistance of the added weight. Some turtles become so covered in barnacles that they can no longer lift their heads to breathe easily. Others are unable to dive or float properly, and some wash ashore exhausted, sick, or dying. The damage isn't just external. Barnacles can pierce the skin and shell, causing open wounds that invite infection. These infections can spread quickly, compromising the turtle's immune system. When the turtle is already weakened due to pollution, injuries, or starvation, the barnacles take full advantage. It becomes a vicious cycle. A sick turtle attracts barnacles, and the barnacles make the turtle even sicker. It's heartbreaking to see. Picture a young green sea turtle, once vibrant and full of life, now floating limply near the surface, its shell hidden beneath a mountain of barnacles. Its eyes are clouded, its flippers twitch with effort. It wants to live, but it can't escape the weight pulling it down. That's where the heroes come in. Around the world, dedicated marine rescue teams, volunteers, and scientists work tirelessly to save these creatures. They patrol beaches, answer emergency calls, and scan the water for turtles in distress. When they find one, they act quickly, but carefully. A turtle covered in barnacles is often in a fragile state. It needs warmth, hydration, and gentle hands. The process of removing barnacles is painstaking, using special tools, scalpels, tweezers, soft brushes. Rescuers begin to free the turtle from its uninvited passengers. Every barnacle is removed with precision to avoid damaging the underlying tissue. Sometimes it takes hours, sometimes it takes days. The turtle often flinches, not because it's afraid, but because it's in pain. The barnacles have dug deep. Some leave holes in the shell. Others have fused with the skin. As each barnacle is lifted, the turtle is given relief, but also reveals just how much damage was hidden underneath. After the barnacles are removed, the turtle's wounds are cleaned and treated. Antibiotics are applied. The turtle is given time to rest in a clean, quiet tank. Some are fed by hand. Others must be rehydrated and monitored around the clock. It's intensive care, but it's also a second chance. And then comes the day when the turtle begins to heal. It lifts its head a little higher, swims a little stronger, bites at its food with a little more energy. Slowly, life returns to its ancient body. When the time is right, the turtle is released, sometimes on a quiet beach, sometimes from a boat far offshore. It swims away, not as it was found, but renewed, free. These moments are powerful. They remind us of what we're capable of when we choose to help instead of harm, when we choose compassion over indifference. But these rescues shouldn't have to happen. If our oceans were clean, if our beaches were safe, if climate change weren't disrupting ecosystems, then maybe turtles wouldn't become so vulnerable in the first place. Maybe barnacles wouldn't find easy victims. maybe we wouldn't have to scrape away their pain. So what can we do? We can start by changing how we treat our planet. Reduce plastic use, properly dispose of waste, support organizations that protect marine life, educate others, volunteer. Every action counts. And when you see a sea turtle, whether in the wild or in a video, remember this. It's not just a turtle. It's a survivor, a witness to Earth's history, a symbol of the ocean's fragile beauty. It cannot speak, but it can suffer, it can endure, and it can recover with our help. Let's be the generation that chooses to protect, not destroy. Let's be the hands that heal, not harm. Let's make sure the cry beneath the waves is heard and answered, because every sea turtle deserves to swim free, because every life matters, because this planet is our only home, and we share it with them forever.
Maybe